I love bringing new songs to audiences. That's what makes releasing a new CD or performing new material so exciting. That moment when a new song is born into the world. But before that happens, these songs go through a long gestation that begins with the flicker of an idea. Melody comes first. It's just that melody that's swirling around in your head that just keeps coming again and again. There's a kind of a sentiment to the melody, and that sentiment will speak to what the song is going to be about. That kind of leads me down a path in my mind of just kind of closing my eyes and imagining things. And, once you start to tell the story, then you start to get ideas about the rest of the story. So when I have an idea for a new song and I start to develop it pretty well, then I do like to take it to band members. Some songs you write with the intention of having a lot of space for the people you play with, or some space because you want them to be an essential part of that song. I really just want their full approval with no criticism and no input. No, I'm just kidding. Working it out with the guys sometimes means rearranging a lot of the song. I don't know. Some of them come over time and some of them come quickly. Behind every great song is a great production team. I've been blessed to work with some very talented producers. Most recently, I've had the great privilege of recording with legendary Nashville producer, Bil VornDick. Bil has been in Nashville for over 40 years and has worked with some of my favorite artists. Working with him is life-changing.
But the second bar would just be like the 2 minor 7 and the 5 over 3 for 1 bar, and then the 5 over 3 for a whole. Always, the chart wise, chart 2 minor 7 and the 5 over 3 for 1 bar, and then the 5 over 3.
During pre-production, we select the songs that will make it onto the record. At this point, the essence of each song is distilled and refined. We are figuring out the arrangements. Charts are written for the musicians, and the producer selects the studio that best suits the project, and studio time is booked. So the experience of actually taking songs that started in the shower or in the car or when you're half asleep and you just woke up into a studio, it's surreal. So it is mind-blowing when you're standing there in a studio like Ocean Way with the history that it has, which you can literally feel when you're there. I have actually found every studio experience intimidating initially because it's kind of like that first day of first grade. You look around and you think, oh, the other kids know this stuff and I don't. And there is that kind of insecurity, like, is my stuff good enough to be here? Is my voice good enough to be here? So it's a little scary. It's an entourage of people who make the whole thing happen. You know, it's a big cast of characters, basically. There's still this magical quality to this moment where the song is taken from this seed that's just germinated, and then it's just turning into this full-blown, beautiful flower. When the recordings are finished, it feels like a huge milestone. But there's still a lot more work to do before the music is available to listeners. Photo shoots, album cover designs, artwork, creating promotional materials, and there are a lot of other details to attend to. Once all the boxes are checked, the music is ready to be released into the world.